Good afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this, you're checking in. I made a new friend yesterday, and I'm going to do an anonymous shout-out video to them, because I don't want to display any personal information about who it is or anything. But I've always been friendly with this person, because they're a cool person. You know, we're in proximity of each other on occasion. And but yesterday was kind of a game changer. Yesterday they weren't looking kind of where they usually are, and I asked them what was wrong, and they just blatantly came out and said, I'm depressed. And in my experience, that takes a lot of testicular fortitude to do that. I think it's something that everyone should be able to do. I've gotten to a comfortable point in my life where I can tell people that I'm, having anxiety issues, which is why I'm hanging out away from you for 8 hours in the freezing cold. But, props to this person. And, and once you get, I guess, to that point where you get to that comfortable level, you can pretty much talk about, anything. Once you can be honest, like truly honest with somebody, I mean, the sky's the limit, And this is a completely platonic friendship, there's no tensions whatsoever. It's like, literally, it's a person, I'm a person. We have a like mind in certain ways, so we're able to collaborate. Whether that be advice, whether that be coping, or whether it just be venting and just, spilling our little guts about what's going on or what has gone on in our lives. And finding somebody like that, in my opinion, is as rare as hen's teeth. You just don't see it. Happy people that are consistently happy, that don't really have a predisposition like mine, kind of flock together in a herd, because they have no real worries, or they don't really stress their worries. But finding somebody with, my disposition and my thought process, or lack thereof, is even harder. It's really hard. Normally I've got to pay someone to sit down and listen to me. But finding someone who genuinely understands and actually cares, that is a gem, in this field of gravel. And props to them. That's freaking awesome. And I was feeling anxious and I was feeling depressed, and then I talked to this person, and it really helped quell what was going on with me, and I was able to perk up. And I hope I was able to, give the same impact back. But I just like to give props to this person and let them know that I'm going to be there for them, because, they're there for me, and that's just how it should work. Just giving kindness brings kindness back to you. And it's not something you should expect. It's really just, I think it should be something that just happens. And it did. And it's freaking awesome. But thank you for watching and checking in, and for being with me on this journey, because it's been a very arduous one for me. And there's times that, if I didn't have a lot of you that are watching, I would be in a much worse state than I'm in right now. Even with happenings and goings on as they've been happening and goings on. I guess that's all I got to say. I'm going to get a haircut, because I'm starting to look like how I feel. And I'm going to start drinking more water, because I'm living off this. and coffee and odd, caffeine infused energy drinks, and that is causing me to gain weight. And it's something I'm recognizing that I didn't used to recognize. I used to not care, but when you've gained 10 pounds because all of a sudden you're sitting on your ass more than you used to, you don't feel like yourself. And I want to kind of trim back to the dad bod that I'm used to and like. I like to have a little weight on me, to be honest. I don't want to be a six-pack fool. This is not me. It's not so much because of the work involved, although that's at least a quarter or a third of it. But it's, I don't know, I like being bigger. I have a magic Buddha belly, and I want to keep it, but I don't want it to be the Chinese Buddha, Chinese laughing Buddha. I'd rather it be more like a food baby. So I always joke that I'm 36 months pregnant. Well, now I look like I'm 48 months pregnant. All the way back to 36 months. So more water, less Mountain Dew. That's my goal. I'm going to start that today and see how it works. But again, thanks for watching, for checking in, for being there for me, all of you. And you are appreciated. And you do make an impact, a positive impact on my life. More than you know. And if you are watching this and you are checking in, have a great day.